in human form again. And I've had a lot of setbacks, and that's okay because it's all part of living and existing on the planet. But if you pick up any of my books off of Amazon, like Knowing Cosmology, you'll see we're doing things by the way we used to call it the perception, basically every 25,900 years, according to the way people, there's at least three ways that people keep up with time with the sun, the solar way of reality, they call in three-dimensional form. And many people you'll hear talk about many other levels and realms of life and dimensions, and fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and on up. And those of us that have died and came back, we all have a different way of thinking or knowing or being or just existing. And we're not that many of us finding each other. There's not that many of us knowing really who each other is, which is interesting in itself. So the cosmic chatter you may be hearing out there on all the radio stations and all of that is just about our reality and apocalyptic type of energy, which is basically just a starting over, a renewing of that which we've always done and always have shared in the past. It just depends on what level of existence you're sharing and all of that. So basically your internet access. Now I have TJ Morris 5G connected, so I'm using that name and that Wi-Fi secured. And nowadays we have to be all about securing our networks and having a secure center and who or what is on and why we're being connected. But right now, a lot of people are concerned about their physical, mental, spiritual, emotional welfare and what's going on with the reality. So that is important to know, that we are all in the same reality if you're in a three-dimensional state where you can hear this. Now, I've trained a lot of people as mages and mystics, oracles, psychics, sages, seers, even a few shaman here and there, and those that work in the invisible college. And they've asked me to show up and help with the balance of energy, integrity. What takes energy and integrity and intensity as well. Being intellectual with themes in the balance of a global history. And we're looking at how globally we are coming together at all the different separations by physical reality, your physical form, your mental form, whatever it takes to evolve. And the cosmic chatter you're hearing now is with TJ Morris ET Radio, on and off planet with American Communications Online, and we are coming to you through Gulf Breeze, which is an ET Mecca, as just like we've had out west, but we are on the East Coast in the Panhandle of Florida. And we're going to do our best to show up from time to time and help with the channels, radio channels, cosmic chat with TJ Radio. So we have many friends in spirituality, paranormal, and with various hosts, including Blog Talk Radio, hosting our studio with TJ Morris, also known as Theresa J. Thurmond Morris, as the Cosmic Oracle or the Cosmic Chatter channel. And we're going to do more with topics that may assist everyone in the future. And how to survive this particular time on Earth. We have a lot of people that are working to make life better in a way that's balanced. A lot of people don't understand the words we use in positive and negative, or the plus sign and the minus sign on the both sides of zero in numerology. And I guess we should use psychometry in some words, and we use astronomy now, and we're using ancient wisdom and new thought teachings, and how we're actually, in a way, rewriting our history, when actually it's just evolving and re-evolving into what we've known in the past. And a lot of our people on the planet called archaeologists are digging up a lot of our history that we had buried in the past. And I would like to support all those that are in communications and helping us in live streaming where we can be real. Many people are misunderstanding reality in today's algorithms and the way that we speak. And I've been very welcomed among those who are writers of reality, and it makes me feel better about the future. And I want everyone to realize this is an opportunity for each person to reflect on their cosmic chatter and what they are putting out, because now people probably understand that we are all responsible for our own cosmic chatter and how we reflect on each other, and what some people recognize as communications. And the communications are heard throughout the universe at many levels. And mostly, I'd like to address those that are understanding photons are the light in the dark, so to speak, even in the smallest sense of the eternal words that some know as stargates. And what we've created together as a form of reality looking through stargates, we use water, or a film that would seem like water, which is, we are teaching everyone that which is fluid, that everything is alive, everything is energy, everything that exists, whether one can see it or not. We're learning to micromanage below quarks now, in what we used to call particles and atoms, and the quark, but photons, where we're sharing what we can physically find that we think is what we call reality, or that which is real, which we in the dark think that balance has to be located with the light. And basically, that's how you discover what is not to be in fear of. We call light, energy, intelligence, wisdom, knowing that which we are seeking as seekers. We're all truth seekers. And in the cosmos, we have those places in space that are these particles, the very small particles, and we've divided them up into various ways of being and existing and discussing the cosmic chatter. So that's why your words now are more important than ever, and why we're cleaning up this planet and that which is in the air that we breathe, because we need oxygen. Those of us that choose to stay in physical form and breathe air, we need clean air. For those that are in the balance of wanting to keep this reality in existence, that includes, actually, here we use not only air, oxygen, O2, we use H2O, water, right, and carbon. We're carbon, they call us in some worlds carbonites, but Terrans is a famous name. Carbonites, some Terranites, and there's those in other universes that choose to recreate the darkness, and they, in this reality, a lot of the people that are just learning how to speak the cosmic chatter call it loosh, which was a man-made word, human on the planet, not really a cosmic word, but heard in cosmic chatter planet. And many people are learning that love has been taught in the past, and that's a key word now, is to think of these things that are pleasant, yet balance is required in the yin yang and many universal order, global balance, global sphere on a planet, a photon planet, which we use to terraform planets. We use main ingredients in RNA, DNA is the way they say it, on planet Earth now in the year 2020. So we're going to use today's date, and it's 322 in some places, 321 in others. March 21st, that is a 6, 8, 10 number. It's a master number, and I'll teach others how to use numerology in the future. We have those in our Ancient Wisdom and New Thought teaching classes that we're going to be sharing in the TJ Mars ET radio shows. Basically, you can just take a 3 for March, 2-1 makes a 3, and then a 2-0-2-0. So you take 3 and the 2-1. The 2-1 makes a 3, so that's 6. Take the 2-0-2-0, which is 4. If you see how that's done, it'd be March is number 3, so 3. The day 21st, which is a 3, where I am anyway, in Gulf Breeze, Florida, and 2020, which is the year, 2020. It's like looking at the slash. Put the 3 / and then add the 2-1. That's a 3 for 21. That makes that a 3, and then / 2020. 2 plus 0 and then 2 is 4. So you have 3, 3, 4. So that makes 3 and 3 is 6 and 4 is 10. And 10 is a master number. We have 10 at the present, what we teach in mathematics, science, technology, engineering, and math. We use 10. Even in many other forms of communication, 10 universes, 10 realities, 10 dimensions. And we use 7 on the planet with the chakra system that's been passed down through the ages of the energy in red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and the spectrums we use here. And we use blue, and then we use red, but infrared, I guess one might say, for many things that cannot be seen that are here. And we're using that in many of our communications and teaching now with numerology and the chakra system or the energy system, modalities of ways we teach, not just colors, but sound, and how various ways in radio waves we are communicating. It's all a language, but we're looking for words and ways in a 3-dimensional way we can use forensics and nomenclature, epistemology, ways to speak that are not so intelligent that you can't get it at a simple level. Because if we can't say it simply, people just don't get it. So we want you to finish watching the rest of your life to be a physical part of it, and to join us and to learn about our cosmos connection on the YouTube. We have Atlantis Oracle, and you can find maybe your past lives or maybe not. In our reality, some people understand the soul and the levels, and that their highest soul sends down a script or a piece of the